Hello there! Since the new Torchlight Infinite season is right around the corner, I was testing out some builds that can get me to the end game, not end game, just to maps really quick, and then yeah, I just wanted to get builds that get me to maps really quick at the league start. And there's 4 builds that I tested because I thought they were good enough. I mean, good enough, quick to maps. So the first one was TS3 with some chaos damage. The next one was Selenia Howlingale. The third one was Erika 1 with Thunder Spike. Although you can also do Erika 2 because they're mostly the same in terms of performance and then damage. They use both the same skill. So Thunder Spike is really good. And then I also leveled an RS2, which was really quick to get to maps, but it's a little bit more complicated. So yeah, I had to get someone to help me with this build. I actually got someone from chat to help me, and I got through the maps. I mean, the campaign really quickly with her as well. But actually, it's a little bit more complicated. So yeah, I'm gonna go over one by one and talk a little bit about them. So I'm using Haunting Abomination on TS3 for leveling, and using Ground Divide, Quick Decision, and then added erosion damage. I was using Shadow Dash to get through the maps to the campaign really quick, Black Hole, and then some Mana Boil, and then Corrosion Focus. For hero traits, I just got this. I didn't even allocate anything here. These aren't really choices, so you get these and then you have to select them. For the next one, I didn't even check, but I think I would have to read them. I mean, both of them are good, so well, I would have to check which one's better, but yeah. Passives, I just got the 4th one unlocked, but I didn't pick anything. I just got the maps. So first one, I'm using Mixture for deterioration chance, Forbidden Power for additional erosion damage, attack and cast speed, movement speed so that I can get through the maps to the campaign quicker, erosion damage, affliction, reap, persistent skill level. Yeah, I did show this, I guess, like Forbidden Power for erosion damage. Then Shadow Master for Twisted Belief for erosion skill levels, Will Chance, attack and cast speed, that's mostly cast speed, Blurper, Stack of Wilt, erosion level, and then these points to just fill out the I mean, not just to fill out, but these are good. And then the next one is Psychic, some attack and cast speed, affliction effect. I didn't fill it out because I had some points from endgame and I didn't want to use something I didn't have at the start of the league season. Over here I would go with like additional damage over time, I guess. Probably. So I'm gonna just really quickly show a map, how it looks like. what to expect. I was just placing these down and then ticking and then killing all the enemies all through the campaign. This is really actually really good for leveling. But in terms of skills and what to use, this is the only thing. Then I use some black hole, and then yeah. Did I go over them? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's about it for how the build works. You just put this down and then it kills shit. That's it. You don't have to aim all the time. You just put it down once and then run around and evade the enemy attacks. Yep, let's go to the next one. I hope I didn't forget anything. Yeah, I actually didn't show the items. I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't want it to be too long, so I'm just gonna quickly go through. Yeah, these two ones you get from one of the treasure troves. These are really, really powerful, so you won't be able to get anything better for a while until like you're at some like tier 3 or 4 probably, or something like that, or if you can buy something better at from the shop. Uniques, you get them from the treasure trove. Race boots are always good, and then some survivability, but you always just want to go with a weapon that has like green damage increase on them. That's always straightforward in this game, at least. Okay, let's go to the next one. Next one was Selenia Howlingale. She was one of my favorites, to be honest, because once you get her hero trait, you just have to run, and it casts the skill automatically by itself. You don't have to aim. It aims to it searches enemies and then kills them. So it basically just makes your skill channeling skill auto channel, and then you just have to run. That's it. Hero traits. I took the right one, and if you are taking the last two, is always just the right side along the way. Passives. You start with Goddess of Knowledge with Peculiar Vibe. Additional damage for enemies that are that have ailments. Additional spell damage, insight. So I want to clarify this, that additional damage against enemies with elemental ailments, which is Ignite, Frostbite, Freeze, and Numbed. And then since Howlingale is a physical skill, before I go through the passives, it's a physical skill. You will have to add elemental damage from your wands or whatever you can get. So this one has cold damage, so that you can actually inflict frostbite. But if you don't have any elemental damage, then you will have frigid transmission, and if you get to a boss, you just transmission onto it, and it inflicts the frostbite, and then you can stack it up. After that, you just have to start the chain, and then it'll go up, and then you'll deal the damage that the passive gives. Damage, cast speed, some more damage, spell skill level, and some intelligence for more damage. Over here I take the focus for channel stacks, additional damage for channel stacks. I go for damage for channel skills, cast speed, focus, damage while you have focus blessings. And then you take this so that when you get a focus blessing, there's a chance to get tenacity and agility blessing along with it. So this is really good. Over here, some elemental resistance. This is also good for defenses, and then some more cast speed, damage, and then max channel stacks +1. Over here, profit, chance to inflict frostbite, cast speed, crit, and then you would want to go down here and then take some, maybe some int to get to this one. This is a mandatory pick, so you can actually convert your complete physical damage from Howlingale to cold, and then you don't have to worry about inflicting ailments. You will be freezing all the monsters, and it's really good for mapping. And over here you would take Frostbitten for additional damage against frozen enemies, which is basically all the time. I'm gonna show a quick map with this as well. Did I forget anything? Hero traits, passives, gear, yeah. Just get damage to spells and spell damage and stuff like that. And then resistances and whatever you can actually get. Just look at the item, and then if it's it shows in green damage or survival, it's good. For weapons, you go with the damage. For gear, you go with well, a little bit of both. All you do is just like run, and then the tornado just kills everything by itself. You don't even have to do anything. Just run, and everything dies. This is one of my most favorite. This is my favorite actually from all of these. It's really straightforward. You don't have to think about anything. Might actually just go with this at league start. I actually really like it. It got some nerf because it lost 3 channel stacks, but I think it's still gonna be worth it because it will still easily get to tier 8s, the high tier 8s, maybe even profounds without too much investment. Okay, was there anything? Pact Spirit, I have her, but if you don't have her, then you just go with like spell. If you check this, it takes spell, and then you can also use purples. They're also good. You don't have to have a legendary pet there, that it's not necessary. Spell, or then maybe some cold too, but mostly just spell. Or then you can also get some survival. Okay, was there anything else that I missed? Passives. I went through them. Hero traits, yes I did. And the next you would take like this. Skills, yeah, I forgot skills. Howlingale, quick decision, control spell, additional physical damage. You take quick decision first because it ramps your channel stacks faster, and then it does damage quicker to the enemies. Just a basic restoration, frigid transmission for movement, secret origin for more cast speed and more damage, mana boil for more damage, and thunder magus for the aura. Although when you get to a higher level, you can also get like spell amp or electric, no, actually frigid domain. Yep, I think that's about it. for this one, and then the third one was Erika 1. This one is also really quick to maps, but if you want to start with Erika 1, you will have to get Thunder Spike, and then also Haunt as a support, so that you can get to more shadow, to more shadows. You can actually move the skill and the support from Erika 2, or you can also just play as Erika 2. They both use the same skill for leveling. They're also, both of them, really quick. They're both good. But I just went with Erika 1 this time because in the past I played way too much Erika 2, so I didn't want to go again. So Thunder Spike, Haunt, Added Fizz, Hardened, and this is last. I was just trying out some other things. Spiral Strike, Quick Mobility, the basic thingy here. Bull's Rage, Fixate, and I didn't need Corrosion Focus, I need Thunder Focus actually. I was checking some things, so don't mind that. And Electric Conversion, and instead of this, it should be added lightning damage, although more higher level. Or you can also use just high voltage, like this. Or added lightning also is good. Passives, let's go over quick. Goddess of Hunting, Agility Blessing for attack speed and damage, Rushed for additional damage if you moved recently, which you always do, attack and cast speed, dex, and then some additional damage after using mobility skills. Over here you take multi-strike, quick advancement, attack speed, and then some multi-strike chance, damage one, multi-strike damage, and then dex and attack speed per 40 dex. And then I was going for Ronin. Yeah, I would take Fervor here later when I get one more point. Over here, damage, attack speed, strength, dex, because dex scales the damage. Attack speed, multi-strike chance, and then lastly, shadow quantity +1. This is how it looks like. You dash around with Spiral Strike and then attack. Over here you take the right side, and then you would take this. After that, this is good because it gives you one more support for the main skill, and you get level 10 multi-strike, which makes you attack faster. For Pact Spirits, you just I was using this for leveling, for more melee damage, attack speed, crit, and then also this one for numb chance for the for the skill. Yeah, lightning damage, attack and cast speed, movement speed, and then numb chance. Although I didn't really get to fill this up yet. Gear, pick up any gear that has a bunch of flat damage on them. So if you see something that it says in green, then plus some damage, then you can just equip that. Other gear, just some uniques that I picked up on the way. This is really powerful. Also, this is mandatory to get while leveling. You can get this from a treasure trove that you will find in Act 2 at the end. Over here, you have to pick this up. It's really, really good for this character. It gives 33% chance to get +3 shadows when using Shadow Strike skills, which Thunder Spike is a Shadow Strike build. Over here, you can see. So let's get into one map to show it off. I barely got 2 maps. I don't really have any resists either. It's all 0. This is how it looks like. It's really quick, easy, bunch of damage. So I would recommend this as well. She's really fun, really good for starters as well. And that's about it. And the third one I'm gonna talk about is I hope I didn't forget anything, but let me know if I did. The fourth one is Iris 2, which I didn't play before. I tried it. It was really quick to get through the leveling, but it is a little bit more complicated, and I don't even know how to go through this. I was using... So I'm testing things right now. I want to know if this is actually really good through mapping and stuff. It is. It was really, really quick to get to like tier 5 maps. I just had to set up some skills, and yeah. I was using Thunder Magus for leveling. I was using Jump as a support, and then multiple projectiles, and then lastly, what was I using? Wind projectiles, like that. I'm gonna disable this for now. I wasn't using this either. And over here I was using, honestly, I don't even remember what I was using. I think I was using like this, something like this, yeah. But I was using this as a main skill, main damaging skill. I'm gonna go into a map and then show it how it looks like. They're using projectiles. They fire off a bunch of projectiles. I forgot to use one of the supports because I need elemental duo, because then I can get 2 of them. Where is elemental duo? Here. So I need this instead of that for now, so that I get 2 of them while leveling. And this is what it looks like. They use a bunch of projectiles and then kill everything. It was really, really quick to get through the map, through the campaign. I just had to walk, and then they would just kill everything. It's really fun. For the traits I was using this actually while leveling, and then I would switch to this later on when I got to maps, but you have to use this. Passive tree, God of Machines. I was using orders, additional minion damage. Over here, Mighty Guard for +2 levels. Some damage, minion damage, some more minion damage. Instead of this, I was using minion damage completely, because I didn't I wasn't using ultimates at first, because minions don't really use it low level, only higher levels, and you have to have the hero trait for that too. Take minion skill level, and then this to fill out the points on the tree. Over here I was taking actually I was taking this one, so that they use the enhanced skill, although I would say that this is better probably. Over here I went with Lich so that I could get +4 supports and the mana compensation for it. Damage, minion damage, attack and cast speed for minions, and then mana compensation +1 all skill level. And then I just got into this, some resistances yet. I didn't really pick anything. Yeah, for now that's it. Gear. On wands, you would want to get as much flat damage for minions, attack and cast speed for minions, minion damage, and resistance, stuff like that. These uniques you shouldn't look at. I just picked up anything that I had in my stash to get to higher tier levels of maps, but mostly have resistances, life, int, and that's about it. Yeah, these uniques I got from I mean this one. These were in my stash. Never mind. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk any longer. So I went on way too long again. This was it. Did I forget anything? And for this, you just have to pick a summon pet. Any of them will do. Whatever you have. If you have a legendary, all the better, but I only have these. So that's about it. Oh, otherwise I was using Dazzling Bloom for I mean, I wasn't using this actually, I'm just using it now. Nourishment of Life. And then I was using actually three of Shadow Dash so that I could move faster in maps. I wasn't really using anything else here. Just nourishment and then 3 Shadow Slashes. And that's about it, I guess. If you have any questions, just let me know in the chat. Let me know if I actually missed something. I'm actually a little bit tired, so I might have gone on way too long here because of that, and probably forgot some things, but I'm gonna leave it at that. These characters are really quick to get to maps. I recommend them, although this last one is a little bit more complicated, so I would actually look up a proper build guide for it. But the first 3 of them, the first 3 builds are really powerful. And you can also get inspiration from hero ranking by checking your character and the skill that you are using, and then just go on and look at what other people are doing. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna stop here. See ya. Bye-bye.